The use of dating apps has grown in popularity tremendously over the last 5 years, especially for young adults. According to Pew Research Center, the usage of dating apps by 18 to 24-year-olds has tripled since 2013. With college students being the prime users of dating apps, St. Edward's University is no exception. We sat down with students Jason Garcia, Dylan Mackin, and Tate Zerosinski about their experience with dating apps.
For people who are like really serious about dating apps, they may find it like, something to come out of this, something beneficial to come out of this app. But I know as far as like most people, it's basically just something to pass the time basically.
Kind of hilarious actually. It's just an interesting way of online dating. I don't even think it's online dating, it's more of a flirtatious kind of app.
I mean, you'll obviously, you're gonna match with someone eventually, but I'd say it's difficult starting a conversation or maintaining a conversation in general.
Personally, I've experienced with that, I'm not gonna lie, but I've kind of gotten over that. It's not really the best route to find someone or talk to people.
My fair share of experiences on Tinder and Bumble, and when I first downloaded the apps, I came in like curious, but also like not knowing what's gonna happen. Of course, I made friends through those apps, but also I've had my fair share of dating experiences and actually going out, and in some cases a relationship. But over time or throughout the time, and for that sense, it became also a way to just, again, like I said, pass time and also just mess around with my phone.
We then asked them how they thought dating apps have changed face-to-face communication and the way our generation interacts and meets people.
Ever since we got so invested into social media, the impact of face-to-face has changed drastically over the years. For instance, over social media, you can talk to people from like all over the world now, and like it's a more global community on social media.
I feel like it's played a part. I don't think it's the whole problem. I think social media as a whole has played a part in that, not just dating apps.
I think it's just an easier route to communicate with people because a lot of times people are too nervous to communicate face to face. And I think messaging each other through social media apps or whatever the case may be is just really easy to communicate with people.
Social media has created a new world of communication and phrases such as slide in my DMs, wherein someone direct messages someone they're interested in. We asked students their opinion on how social media has changed the way people meet and date.
If you're really into someone and I guess you're nervous and you just want to like start a conversation, try and get to know them, I think that's a great way on social media to like start a relationship.
I mean, in a sense, social media is also already just like a gateway to meeting new people, either locally, globally, whatever aspect you want to call it.
Like I've said, it's just an easy way, it's an easy route because sometimes people are too nervous to really go up to someone and start a conversation face to face.
But eventually you're gonna have to meet up with that person, hang out with them instead of just talk through a phone the whole time.
And I think, swiping DMs, all the power to you if you do. It's your choice. You have the ability, and so no shame in the game if you do.
There are mixed reviews on dating apps. While some people have not had much luck, others have found relationships through them. We asked students if they know anyone who has had a positive experience in finding a relationship through dating apps.
It's different for everyone, and some people have relationships that lasted, more than a year or 3 years, or however long they've been on there. And of course, some people have had, try to build that relationship with other people, and then it just fails in like 2 weeks or like a few months, So it's just very different for other people, but I do know different people, including myself, who have gained something from dating apps.
I know a few people. One of my good friends from back home, he met his girlfriend on Tinder actually, and they've been together for actually about 2.5 years.
For as many students that have used dating apps, each person's experience is unique. There are many variables that go into someone's experience with these apps. Students all over the country have used dating apps, and the overarching theme is convenience. This is a trend that isn't going away and is something that will continue to be explored in the coming years.